What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another of the Lucky Dip reactions. This time, one from Izzy. We're going to listen to a tune by a group called Lemon Jelly. It's hilarious, but I've never heard of them, so I have no context for this, either stylistically or temporally. And the tune is called the Staunton Lick. Staunton sounds like a place name or maybe a surname, perhaps both, as many are. But at the same time, I'm not familiar with anyone notable of that name or whatever place name it might be. Now, to say lick, obviously lick can mean different things. It's not just an action you do with your tongue, though that is of course what immediately comes to mind. But yeah, there are things you refer to like a salt lick. Yeah, the animals lick it, but it is not in fact the motion of a tongue itself. So even if it in some way relates to that, I'm not sure exactly what to make of it. So yeah, without context for the title and without knowing, what this group maybe does, because once you get a sense for the types of songs that a group might write, either lyrically or musically, you might have more of an inroad. But again, I don't know Lemon Jelly, so not quite sure what the Staunton Lick is, but let's find out. This is the Staunton Lick by Lemon Jelly. Shout out to Izzy once again for sharing this, and let's find out what it is.
This is basic plucking or the Staunton Lick.
Now that's funny.
Hold down the chord of C, pluck a fretted bass string with the thumb of the right hand. Then pluck the third, second and first strings all together with the first, second and third fingers of the right hand.
But now it feels different. I like that. It became much fuller and warmer very suddenly. But I'm amused by these instructional vocals. Hey. Wondering just what we're hearing.
The Staunton Lick.
This is crazy. I'm loving this. It's clever, like it's a bit cheeky. Xylophone type sound. That stringed instrument, like there's a guitar, but whatever that more clunked sound is, part of the melodic run reminds me of the Peanuts piano melody. Brass just smoothing it, cooling it. The brass feels 70s. I think this is way later than that. But just that layer gives me a 70s feel. pop, a bit of cheek. A tune that feels like it's good to be alive, like feel the sun on your face, take a walk in a park. Together. Skipping through the meadow of life. That's awesome. This is my last reaction in this reaction batch, and I can't think of a more perfect ending. I don't know if I'll post this last, because generally I post the acid techno and punk rock, like things that have a smaller audience at the very end of my reaction like batches. But yeah, what a perfect ending. Shout out to Izzy, just a bright and delightful tune, but again, not without a bit of cleverness, a bit of, you know, almost like turntablism type of sound. Yeah, I enjoyed a couple of those transitional moments, but yeah, like a bright pop, jazz, rock tune. Again, I feel like it was blended some different flavors, but at first I'm like, oh, it's kind of like pop rock, but then it had this jazzy, smooth feel to it. The brass comes in, so yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'd place that one. Temporally, I feel most confident saying it's post-2000. After that, I'm less certain. If I force myself to pick a decade, I'm going to say aughties, but that's more of a guess. I feel like this could very well be more recent than that. Just that little turntablism bit and some of the production makes me think we're working post-2000. And again, if I had to try to pin it down, I would say maybe somewhere in the aughties, maybe late aughties. But yeah, either way, really cool track. Shout out to Izzy for sending this over. Philip, if you end up seeing this, I'll try to get one of your lucky dips in the next couple days. And yeah, just really looking forward to going through more tunes where I get to go into it without thinking too much, because it's like I don't know the group, I'm not on a deep dive, it's just like, hey, let's see what this is. So yeah, these are always fun. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.